Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
My mic is on. I am in Matt Archer Media's page.
We're going live.
Are we going live in 2, 1, go? It's time to go. Come on.
Are we live already?
Well, I don't know. Let me refresh the page.
Can
Come
you
on.
hear us? Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear
Let
me?
us know.
Hello. It says we're live. It says we're live. Oh, we're live.
Make sure you pay attention to comments and stuff.
I am. I'm watching now. Come on. What? Yeah. There we
I
are.
hope people ask questions because I have nothing.
I
to
hope they
fucking-
do too. So we will find out.
I
gotta
have
click
nothing to
on it.
really talk about, I guess.
You're
If not, probably going to be a pretty boring episode.
so unprepared. It says they're spreading the word that we're live. This may take a minute. Keep going. We're telling your followers to join your video. You're live. We're building an audience for you.
I think it tells you where, how many people are watching. Like it.
Holy crap. That is going up fast.
Guess I should pour this in my cup.
Yeah.
It's going up fast. What? Just
We're
one?
at 0.
Wow.
I have never seen it move that fast. Can I flip this? Will it go this way? Yeah. Awesome. Go. Come on.
You won't see the comments though.
Yeah.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
They're down at the bottom.
You got to
Go.
monitor that shit.
Yeah, I am. Yep. Okay, here we go. Oh, crap.
Well, I
No.
guess in the meantime, this is episode number 27 of Jay
27.
and Mark.
I feel so old.
We'll do our cameras on. Let's make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably look like total fucking amateurs in this one
So,
because we are.
yeah.
But yeah, this is episode number 27 of Jay and Mark. We're doing a Facebook Live broadcast. I don't
Yeah,
know.
with so many viewers.
I'm curious to know what the delay and lag time is. It definitely looks like there's a delay.
Well, I will tell you, you just did this on the video.
Let me look.
4, 5,
Oh yeah, there's quite a delay. I'm still not doing it.
10, 11. I just did it. There you go.
Anyway,
So it's like 15 seconds.
anybody that's watching live, let us know if you can hear us.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Jared will sing for you in the meantime.
No.
No?
No. No. Oh, can. No. Celebrity apprentice. I'm not good at it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
in the meantime, just every now and then look and see if there's a question maybe we'll
There's
answer,
one
you
viewer,
know.
and he just left. I wonder if
But
it's
anyway.
me.
What?
It's not even showing me as a viewer, though.
That's because you're watching it via as an administrator. It's not
Oh.
going to show us. It shouldn't show us.
Oh.
That would be misleading. The whole if we thought there was one guy watching
One
this
viewer.
whole time and it was us,
There's one viewer.
we would just be like, we'd be basically putting on a show for ourselves, which I feel like we kind of already
We
do.
kinda already do.
So.
We do it for our own fun, which is fine.
But again, I apologize if this is the worst episode we've ever done. It's poorly planned and kind of on the fly. It's live. Isn't that what live media's for?
Yes, we have one viewer still. We're holding strong with one viewer.
All right. In the meantime, again, I'm going to go ahead and explain. We are broadcasting on Facebook Live for this episode. There's really no structure. We're basing it completely on the few viewers that we have in hopes that
Somebody will ask questions.
they will help us create this episode on the fly.
Right.
In the meantime, like I said, if it starts nothing happening, like if nothing is happening for a minute or two,
It's been like 5.
we'll just start talking about some shit. No, I just mean like but again, with you watching and seeing how things are going.
Right. It's
But-
going good. We're holding strong with our one viewer.
Oh, also after this live stream, episode number 26 is going up.
Yes.
It's most of a day late, and I apologize again for that. It's because I was very busy the last couple of days working this out, because like I said, this was kind of a
Dad's
spur of the
watching.
moment thing. Hi, Dad. How's it going?
Hi, Pop.
Again,
Pop,
let us know if you can hear us.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Um,
Oh, congratulations. This is your most commented on live video yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Again, we are relying on you to help us create this episode.
What do you got to say, Pop Pop? Any questions? Any shout-outs? You think Dad knows what a shout-out is?
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, maybe he'll tell us.
Um,
Matt Hume wants to know if we like men. They're okay.
well, I mean, not in the sexual way, but I mean, there's
Mark
a
likes
few
them in a
men in the
sexual
world
way.
that I think are cool people.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt. Mark likes men in a sexual way.
Don't listen to him, Matt.
Listen to him. Me.
Don't.
Okay.
Again, episode 26 is going up after this. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Again, this is probably going to be the worst episode we've ever done.
Well, let's think of something to talk about. What do you want to talk about? What do you have?
I
see
don't
you
have.
your
I mean, I
book
wrote a
open.
couple things down, but it's really just probably what everybody's thinking about, right about now, which is looking back at like 2016, because it was a pretty crazy fucking year.
Yeah. It
A lot of
certainly
people
was.
died.
A
So
lot of people died.
That's really the only thing I had in mind.
Princess Leia just died.
I know that's one of the most devastating ones. for
George
me.
Michael just died.
Yeah,
Complications from pneumonia is what I read.
is that what it was?
Yes. Well, that's what I read. I don't know if that was the official, but that's what I read.
That takes out a lot of people. You'd think they'd figure out those complications after a while.
You would think. They haven't yet, though.
I mean, how many? I mean, I'm not like trying to poke fun or anything, but I mean, how many complications can there be that they, after a while, they're not like, oh, we should have done this, in like hindsight.
Well,
and
he
figured
had
out.
just gotten out of the hospital for, it was, well, pneumonia. He called it something else, but it was basically pneumonia.
Hmm.
And he did a little news conference thing, thanking everybody for, like all the doctors, nurses, and everything for basically saving his life.
Mm.
And then a couple days later, he died. So,
Damn.
yeah. But I know he had said he wanted to do, he had missed a concert, I guess, and was saying that he wanted to, well, he said that he would, basically, he was planning on doing the concert later on for everybody that had tickets. And then he said he also wanted to add another concert for doctors, nurses, basically everybody that saved his life.
He never got to do it.
And he never got to do it. He basically
that's a
died
bummer.
like days later.
It's a bummer. It's like Michael Jackson had like a whole damn tour planned. Are people saying stuff? I keep seeing shit move.
Matt says, why is there no Bud Light there? And Dad said our volume isn't very loud.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be very loud. That's why, like, in the end, the episode will probably be ideally the best thing to watch. It'll be in high quality. It'll have the mics. I mean, we hope to upgrade in the future to having a better live broadcast quality.
Right. And to answer Matt, the reason there's no Bud Light here is because he didn't show up with the Bud Light, and we don't have any. So Matt, if you want to bring some Bud Light, that would be great. Thank you.
Don't give my address out.
No, I won't give your address.
All right, cool. But if this answers your question, I'm drinking Cherry Coke or Cherry RC right now. You're drinking Cherry Pepsi.
That doesn't answer the question because he wants to know where the Bud Light's at.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either.
And
Dad-
again, it's
Dad
going to
said
be a
he's
little
wearing
quiet
earphones.
unless we yell, which I guess we are talking louder than usual because of the live thing, the Facebook Live.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dad says he's wearing earphones.
I guess that would probably be the way to go.
Yep.
Good job, Dad, keeping people informed.
Yep.
He could be like what do they call the people? The like when you go to a play or somewhere and you go and you ask information.
Yeah.
Is that like a moderator or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay, shut up. 2016 again, hell of a year. A lot of deaths. What were probably which ones probably hit you the hardest? I know we didn't know any of these people, but we like a lot of these people.
It's strange because honestly, I've gotten, I guess, desensitized to it.
Yeah, so it's happened
Because
so much.
it happens so much that you're like, oh, so-and-so died. Oh, that sucks. And then you just kind of go about your day now.
Well, for me,
Because
it's
you hear about it all the time. Somebody else dying.
For me, it started out pretty heavy because like one of the first, I don't know if he was the first, but one of the first major deaths of 2016 was David Bowie, and I'm a huge David Bowie fan.
Yeah.
That hit super fucking hard, and then not long after that, Alan Rickman died. You know who that is?
I know the name.
Snape from Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yep. Okay.
He's also he was in Dogma, like one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies. He was the Metatron, the voice of God.
Yeah.
The angel that shows up and he has no dick. If anybody remembers that movie.
Ouch.
Well, he's just an angel. He doesn't have a dick. He's like a Ken doll down there, as he would say.
Dad says, tell everyone to post their questions or comments in order to talk to you.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to, because people are probably just showing up as this goes on.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to keep telling them the same shit over and over again. I don't watch the news and stuff anymore. I guess I should keep that in mind. Again, if you have any questions or comments, go for it. We are relying mostly on the audience for this episode, so it is up to you to make this episode interesting.
Yeah, because if you don't,
Well,
you're
and
not,
us.
you're not going to get an interesting podcast until like 2 weeks from now when we actually post one that's not Facebook Live.
Yeah, or right after this, we're posting episode number 26, so that'll be up for you to watch. This is episode 27 for anybody just tuning in. And
Matt says he can't get it to load past Hi Dad. I don't know why he would have that problem.
I don't know why he would either.
It must because Dad's following along fine, I believe.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Extreme close up. Ah.
it says we're live and good.
Yeah, we are live and good.
I mean,
Matthew.
According to us, yeah, and I mean, you're watching it. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yep. So, Matt, fix your damn phone. It's your fault. It's your fault you can't get past Hi Dad. It's probably because you didn't show up with the Bud Light. Just saying.
Could be. Bud Light probably would have made this a lot more interesting of an episode by the end.
We should do a Facebook Live just totally shit-faced. I'll bet that would be funny.
Yeah, we probably will one day.
And we'd probably really enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do a New Year's Eve one.
I have to work,
Asshole.
so I can't.
You'll need to keep reminding them you're broadcasting fine. He says we're broadcasting fine.
We are? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Conversation started 10 comments so far. Okay. I don't know what that means.
We have 10 comments so far,
Oh.
which is
yes.
cool. Keep it coming.
8 of those would be from Dad. 2 of those are from Matthew. So, ask us questions. We will answer them live. Right now. Right here. What do you want to talk about? Dad says we're coming through clear.
Cool.
Yes.
But again, what were your most... What deaths hit you the most this year?
That's you know what? That's what I'm saying. There were so many that I can't even think back to who all it was, except for the most recent, which was George Michael and Princess Leia.
There was a few for me, and I'm sure there's a few I don't remember, but I know for sure it started out with Bowie, then it was Prince, Alan Rickman,
Oh yeah, Prince.
Carrie Fisher.
I
All
forgot
of
about
those
Prince.
were big ones for me.
Estelle says hello.
Hi Estelle.
Hi Estelle, and you were right. My dad is awesome. Our dad is awesome.
So yeah. I mean, how you had a baby this year? How other than that, how was your 2016?
Yeah, I had a baby this year.
Because mine was a hell
Just
of a
in
year.
time for taxes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Yeah, for you that's a great thing
you
when
and
it comes
Emily
to
need
taxes.
to get on that. You need to start.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, if at all.
I don't know.
So-
There's only one way to make it happen. You
That's-
gotta
I mean,
put your pee-pee in.
Nowadays there is more than one way to make it happen. But I mean, there's one sure way to make it happen
Well, yeah.
if everybody's parts work correctly. You know what I mean?
You just make sure she's on board. Otherwise, well,
So she needs to be on top.
it is funner that way.
I wasn't aware.
Well, if you didn't know, now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
So I guess it was a good year for you,
Yes.
based on your baby and
Yes.
taxes.
You want to hear a funny joke about Goodyear?
Goodyear? Like
Yeah.
the blimp and the
Well, speaking
tires?
of sex and good years, you want to hear a funny joke?
Sure.
Okay. If you have sex every day for an entire year, 365 days, and you melted down all of the condoms and made a tire, what would you have? A fucking good year.
You're right. No, that would be a pretty good year. That'd be a
And
great year.
Tisvy is on. She says, "Hey, cousins."
Hi.
Hey, Tisvy.
I don't think we've ever met, but how's it going?
She's not going to hear that for about 15 seconds.
I
And
know.
then she'll respond.
I mean, I don't really even expect responses. I
She
kind of
said
think of
we're
this
watching-
as a question and an answer, and we're moving on type
She
deal.
said, "We're watching in Branson."
Nice, Bramson.
Branson.
We're going across state lines over here.
Yes. Finally.
Well, I guess we were going to California if Scott's watching.
That's true.
And
Where is
Dad's
he?
in Bramson too now, isn't he?
He will be moving to Branson. That was his big news. He is starting a show in April.
It said
Wait.
March in the
Yeah.
picture or whatever, but
He
it's
was-
April now.
He was going to start in March, but he has things he has to get taken care of first, and then his show starts in April. I believe it's Hot Hits Theater on, you know what? Hold on.
You really need something better than that.
Yeah, I do. He commented and said something. Where's it at? April 4th.
April 4th.
Dad's show is opening in Branson, Missouri. I believe it's called Hot Hits Theater on April 4th.
Well,
Yep.
there you go. Check that out if you dig music. I mean, how would you describe Dad's music? Like old school, like 60s doo-wop?
No way.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
It's
I guess doo-wop is kind of a
well,
weird term.
Some
Like-
of them are a little bit country,
Like old
some of them are
school-
a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah, Donnie, Donnie and Marie. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he's been on the show. Anybody that saw that episode, which it's the most highly viewed episode, I guess, would know. You would have a roundabout idea what Dad's music sounds like. I put it in there.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
I think he's got links to it on philthomasshow.com.
Just stop
and my
doing it.
stupid phone needs to quit falling down. It's going to knock over my soda here soon. I need to find something else to prop it up against. Give me your condom box.
Here's the Trojan condom box.
Trojan man.
The recurring character from the last live broadcast.
But it's not going to work, I don't think.
No.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
It's from Predator.
That's what I'm prepared to do. Here. We'll
All
put it
right.
up against that one. And then we'll put... Okay. All right. Whew, we're good.
All right. Again, this is going to probably be the worst episode ever because we're going to be repeating ourselves a lot.
Nope. It's
And
great. Can everyone hear us okay?
when we're
Post
relying
questions in the comments.
we're relying on you guys to give us the content on this one. And we will try to put things in between to
Okay.
kill it.
I'm not fixing that this time.
Yeah, why? Like
It just keeps falling.
Just keep it in front of you on the table. You can
Okay.
see it.
Yeah, I'll try.
We're here. Keep your mind on the
No,
podcast.
I don't want to.
And just check,
Come on.
Just check the
no.
the comments every now and then.
Fine. Go. Come
If
on.
you see some movement, read that shit.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, let's talk. It's a podcast.
Yeah, it's on the podcast. Yeah, Joker. Take your condoms.
How was what do you have plans for New Year's?
I do not. I plan on sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes, because to go back to your earlier comment about having a new baby, we are lacking quite a bit of sleep.
Yeah, probably.
So I would like to get a nice good night's sleep and wake up feeling great about what the I'm going to sleep.
Sleeping is your plans for New Year's. My plans for New Year's are New Year's Eve day, I'm going to work. Then I'm going to fucking come home.
Yeah, you're going to fucking come home. Come home.
And then I'm going to get up the next day and go to work again. Probably. I don't know for sure if I work Sunday, but I'm pretty, the fact that I was asked if I would just makes me think that I'm going to.
Oh, Estelle asks, what are you both... Oh, hold on. It's scrolled up. What are you both doing for New Year's and your resolutions? I think we just answered that now. Didn't we?
Yeah, I guess we could skim over that one
I
because
think
you're
we
about
can-
to hear it.
Yeah, we can read Estelle's mind. Christy says, "Hello, gentlemen." Tisby says, "You should tell them about the surprise you got on Christmas."
Oh yeah, thanks. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Go for it.
Well, I mean,
So we had just finished dinner.
yeah, we were at our parents' house for Christmas.
We had just finished dinner.
Yes, Sarah and her boyfriend had flown in, our niece,
We had just finished dinner.
and we were all just hanging out. Okay, go ahead because you're just gonna repeat yourself the whole time. Go.
Go, come on. It's time to go.
Do it.
So-
it now. Go.
Go, come on. So we're sitting there. We had just finished dinner.
Maybe don't do it like that.
Okay. We had just finished dinner, and we were all just kind of hanging out, getting ready to open Christmas presents. And Santa Claus walked in.
Yeah, that's what happened. And he had big aviator sunglasses on.
Yep. I knew it was him as soon as he opened his mouth.
Yeah, it was our father.
I thought maybe we were under some sort of terrorist attack at first because nobody knew why Santa just walked in. Like, nobody knew.
That's what Sarah said.
And-
Sarah said she was thinking like, oh my God, there's gonna be a shooting.
And then all of a sudden he said, ho, ho, ho. And I knew exactly what it was.
I knew as soon as I saw him. Like it just all clicked for me. I was just like, who would be showing up dressed as Santa that isn't Chuck from Your Old Time Hardware? And I was like, it has to be Dad. And then as soon as he said something, there he was. And then I was like, yeah, that's Dad. And then Carrie comes over like a few minutes, or like, why am I being so specific? Like 10 or 15 seconds later, and just looks at us and goes, guys, that's Dad. And I go, yeah, Carrie, it's Dad. As if like she I don't know, it was just such a shocker to her. I thought it was hilarious. But it was good. It was good. It was a good surprise.
It was an awesome surprise. And then I got to spend the next couple days with him until he left.
Yeah, I didn't get to see him again after that. I didn't
So-
know he was leaving so soon.
I got lucky.
Is he coming back? I thought he was coming in February. Is he coming back?
He
in
says
February?
he's still coming back in February.
So he's
And-
gonna. He said he wants to do the podcast again. He'll probably be on again.
Yep. Hope so.
So that'll be cool. Look forward to that.
Yep. Look
Again,
forward to that.
Reiterate, if you're not picking up on it already, or you're just joining us, go ahead and ask us something if you want to.
Yeah.
Or tell us something, and we'll give our fucking opinion on it or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. We have to get to the point.
What did you get anything cool for Christmas?
As a matter of fact, I did. I got a brand new laptop, which I really needed.
Really?
Yep. I got a new laptop.
Nice.
First thing I did was download the Kodi app so that I could watch free stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. That's about the only thing I did with it. And then after, like literally 5 minutes after I finished it and started scrolling through the different movies I could watch, Kenzie saw Trolls and then pretty much took over my laptop from there. So it's kind of hers now
Yeah.
because I have to ask her if I can use it.
So she's moved on from the tablet to the laptop.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Cool. Is that the coolest thing? I'm sure you got more than that. You guys go crazy for Christmas because you guys get a lot of free shit.
Well, we got a lot of stuff for the kids, and that's basically where our Christmas went. And then that's pretty much it. I got the laptop, and Jen got an engagement ring.
Oh yeah! Congratulations! I saw that. You guys
Thanks.
did that after we left.
Yeah. No, we did that.
Oh, you did that prior
Yeah,
in the
we
day.
did
We
that
had no
before we
idea.
left.
Actually, I would have said congratulations that night if I would have even known.
Right, but you're kind of a dick, so you didn't. But
Ah.
that's fine. Oh,
No,
come on. No, come
Just
on.
not everybody looks at Facebook every second of the day, and I'm one of those people that don't look at Facebook every second of the day. There are days where I'm on Facebook more than others.
Dad, real quick, Dad said to move the Pepsi cans. They show up big. So let's do this.
I
and
wanted
move the-
everybody to think we had like giant Foster size.
We do.
Pepsi.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move the can so it's not so big.
Build a tower. It's product placement. Pepsi, you owe us like $12.
Yeah. $12, man. $12, little man. Come on.
Come on.
Put that shit in my hand.
Go.
Go, come on.
Well,
Christy
cool.
says, Dad, why are you yelling? LOL.
Calm down, Dad. Calm down. Simmer.
Let's bring it down a notch, Dad. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Tisby said, good one, Jared.
I'm
I got a
which-
lot of good ones, Tisby, so you're gonna have to let me know which one.
Cool.
Estelle says she got a puppy Yorkie for Christmas. Santa threw her off the sled and took off fast.
Jesus.
Now I know why she is. Wait, hold on. There's something in front of it. It says, I got a puppy Yorkie for Christmas. Santa threw her off the sled and took off fast. Now I know why she is Dogzilla herself. What?
All right. Well, that sounds like a hell of a Christmas.
Sounds like Santa was kind of a dick.
I know, throwing dogs off of shit. That's not cool. I mean, he was probably on the roof. How'd the dog get in the house?
That's a good.
Why am I delving this far into it?
I think she was being funny, and you're taking it to a whole nother level.
I'm sorry.
Trying to make it serious.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my old neighbor's here, Tom. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Tom. Do I know Tom?
You do know Tom. Remember Tom? It was
Thomas.
Thomas.
Okay, I knew him as Thomas.
Yeah, he was the neighbor that lived down.
He had
on
the
corner.
puggle.
Yes.
Yeah, him and Sancho. His dog and Sancho, my dog at the time. May you rest in peace. Best dog, one of the best dogs ever. We're homies. One of Sancho's few friends in his life that he knew.
Estelle says she is her chew toy. Oh,
Sounds painful, but sweet.
I'd be taking a trip to PetSmart.
Yeah, getting them some toys. Should have gotten some toys for Christmas or something. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's all good.
Yes, you are. Forgive Mark. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm being a dick.
He's a dick.
I'm a dick. I'm a dumb dick.
Hannah says, "Hola, bros."
Hello, Banana.
Hannah Banana.
That's our niece.
She's gonna tell me to stop it, Uncle Mean Jeans.
Stop it, Mark. Stop it.
Stop
Just
it! Come on,
stop.
just stop it.
That's
Dad
what-
says, "Mark, you shaved off your beard."
I did.
Yeah,
I certainly did.
yeah. You look like a baby again.
Kinda.
Come on, grow it back.
All right. I mean, I usually do, so yeah, I will.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to start talking in cool voices too, because
I only know so many.
but you know really good ones. You do really good ones. I'm just getting the Arnold thing. to where
I
it
do a
sounds
couple.
remotely like Arnold. Hannah says, "Stop it, Dick."
Is that really what you said?
Well, she said, "Stop it, D ****K."
Oh, you censored yourself. Good job, little girl.
Dad said it looks better. He thinks you look better without your beard.
Oh, thank you. Everybody says I look completely different.
You do look completely different.
I don't. I like a beard in general just because I like beards. I've always wanted to have a beard, but like I use it as like a something like to hide behind, especially because I'm not real happy with my teeth.
Right, and because you look completely different without it, you like to shave it after you go and rob the store.
Don't say that on a live video.
Oops.
That's not true. First off, I haven't done that in years.
Christy said, Sarah says, "Don't say a word."
Don't say a word.
Oh, my friend Becky's here from Facebook.
I know what that is.
She
Hi, Becky.
says, "This is an
Becky?
interesting lunch break." Ha. Becky?
Becky,
Becky?
I want my Mountain Dew. Mom, she has my. I want my Mountain Dew. I got problems.
Oh, that's funny. Is it snowing there today? No.
It was.
It was.
It wasn't snowing when I woke up
It's-
this morning.
It's not now.
Was it? Was it snowing? I don't know. You weren't there.
No, it was. I was doing
I
trim
woke up
earlier today,
pretty early.
and it was snowing. It was snowing a few hours ago, and then I think it's supposed to stop and then start again tomorrow. I think.
Yeah. Here in good old Ohio.
Tisby says, if
Four
you have a
seasons in
beard,
one
you
week.
can glitterfy it.
What?
Glitterfy it. You've never seen that?
I didn't hear what you said.
Tisby says, if you have a beard, you can glitterfy it.
Oh, no thank you.
She said it's the new trend.
Well, as you can tell, I'm not very trendy. Aside from a Rogue One t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's new, so I guess it could be considered trendy.
Yeah.
Which, thank you, babe. I'm sure you're not watching. Maybe you are. You're working. I hope you're having a good day at work. I got this for Christmas. Oh, I never told you the shit I got for Christmas.
Becky says go pink.
Go pink? No.
Go pink.
Hell no. What,
Hell
for like
no.
breast cancer?
I think with your glitter. I think she means with
No,
your
I know
glitter.
that, but like,
Yeah, go pink for breast cancer.
I like boobies.
Boobies are fine. I like boobies.
And I like them to be healthy.
Yes. I think all boobies should wear pink ribbons.
Oh. Has anybody out there seen Rogue One? The new Star Wars movie?
For Save the Tatas, she said.
Save the tatas. Yeah. Save them. And the whales.
Yes, we got no beard mark. If you have one, you'd belong on the show Duck Dynasty.
No, I would
LOL.
not.
Christy said, Sarah says she has extra purple hair dye. That would be cool.
Our sister, Christy?
Yes.
Why the hell do you have purple hair dye? Your hair's not purple.
No, she said Sarah has purple
Oh.
hair dye. She wants to dye your hair purple.
I mean, if Emily likes it, maybe.
Okay.
But probably not.
Maybe we'll have to get you on a dare. Or
On Dare, get me off drugs.
Yeah, get you double dare.
With Mark Summers, Double Dare.
Oh,
Shows-
no,
that
I was gonna
shows
say,
my
remember a while ago we used to play those games and then whoever lost had to do something. Maybe that can be your punishment for losing.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. It's because Emily works so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the only people that ever actually had to go through with their punishment or the stipulation or whatever was me and Brett. You didn't have to do anything. Brett had to be naked in one episode, which, spoiler alert, he was actually wearing underwear, and I just put Miggy's face over it. There was a part
Thanks
in
for
there.
spoiling it.
Anybody that watched it knows that.
Becky said she double dog dares you to.
And I had to wear a dress in the one.
I think do your hair purple.
Do my hair purple? I do have longer hair now. It's probably really messy.
Yeah.
I need a haircut, but I
It's
told Emily I
flat.
want to grow it out for... Yeah, it's because I'm wearing a hat. I wanted to grow out for winter and shit. And I miss my long hair. But it's kind of a pain in the ass.
It is. That's why I shave my head now.
But I feel like I got it. I should grow it out while I have it.
Yeah.
If I ever lose it, I'm going to be like, man, I should
I think
have
you'll be
grew my
fine.
hair real long, at least for a good few years.
No, I think you'll be fine.
Because, I mean, I've had it long for like a year and a half, and then I inevitably cut it.
Becky says purple hair and glitter pink beard.
Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Estelle wants to know what our favorite music is.
I like the good kind. I like all kinds of music. If I think it sounds good and I like it and I dig it, I like it.
That's how I feel.
I mean, I don't really the only like. If I had to say one genre has the least amount of music I like, I would probably say like new country music. Not all of it, but I mean, I like old country. That's what I like. That's what I grew up with. That's what my Uncle Rick would play and sing and shit on the porch, you know, at fucking reunions and at his house and shit. That's what I grew up with. Like 90s country was cool too. I like that too because I was a kid. And that's what I listened to back then.
Right.
Everybody starts out listening to weird shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you're embarrassed of your whole like adolescence, and then when you grow up, you're like, "Fuck yeah, I like NSYNC, tearing up my heart." Then you sing it like fucking word for word.
Oh God. Or the Wiggles.
Oh, I know a lot of Wiggles songs by heart because of Clay.
Yep. The boys loved the Wiggles. I knew
The original
just about every
Wiggles.
song by the Wiggles.
There's only one original Wiggle, and they kept the cool Wiggle, the blue one.
Tisby. Oh, Hannah says, "Can I dye your hair, Mark?" And then Tisby says,
Jesus, what is the deal?
Tisby says, "If he says no, Hannah, do it when he's sleeping."
Fuck
Sarah Hoover.
that shit.
Sarah says, "Which do you like more, Rogue One or The Force Awakens?"
That is
no
a good-
Rogue spoilers, please.
Okay, I'll we still have to do a spoiler-filled review. You haven't seen it, but me and Emily are going to. If you haven't checked out the spoiler-free one, check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. Rogue One or Force Awakens? That's a hard one to answer right now. As of right now, I like Rogue One more than Force Awakens. But time will tell on that. Because the only reason I say I like Rogue One more is because Force Awakens had so many unanswered questions that'll probably be answered in the next two movies. With that said, I still I still think Rogue One's a better movie right now, also because it just like hit perfectly on so many levels. Like a lot of people didn't like some of the things in the movie, and some of those things they didn't like are things I really liked. But it's not without its flaws, Rogue One, but it was really well done, and I like it. Very cool.
All right. I like Spaceballs better.
Spaceballs is amazing. I love
Yep.
Spaceballs.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder how Dougie feels about Yogurt, the Yoda type character from Spaceballs that was played by Mel Brooks, because Dougie loves Yoda. So I wonder if he's like offended by Yogurt and thinks it's stupid and making fun of Yoda, or if he thinks it. I wonder if he's even seen Spaceballs.
I don't know.
If you're listening, Dougie, or watching, let me know. Or even in the future, go ahead and comment tomorrow or the next day or some shit.
I think they should show, like they show how many people are watching. I think they should show who it is so that we can call them out for not asking questions. That'd be cool.
I don't think that's cool at all.
Be like,
That's
hey.
alienating our audience. Thank you for just watching. I don't feel that way at all.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, how many viewers do we have right now?
Like, a lot.
Okay, you can tell me.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We have 7 viewers right now, according to this. Yes! Let's look at this one. 7 as well, so it's not too far off. I mean, it's not delayed on viewers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This is going better than I thought. It started to pick up a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah. Becky says she sees 8 viewers. We are up to 8 now.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Estelle says, what's your favorite memory when you were a boy that you and your dad did? And, oh, wait, hold on.
Ooh,
And what did you learn from him?
that's a good one, too. You want to go first? Because I think we might pick something similar, but I don't know.
I
Go
doubt
ahead.
it because I remember doing this when we were really, really little.
Oh, so I wasn't around yet.
No, you were. I was
You're
very little.
You're 9 years older than me, right?
But I can remember Dad and I used to get
87,
the umbrella.
78, yeah.
That's right. Dad and I used to get the umbrella and go for walks in the rain. And
I like that.
I don't remember exactly when
I
that
never did
stopped, but I do remember doing that.
So that was a you
And I
specific
was-
thing then.
Yeah, and I was very, very little.
That's cool. I like that. Anything else?
Well, gosh, I don't even know.
I have a couple. I have at least 3 that I can think of.
Carrie's here.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Anything else though?
Let me think about it. You go ahead. I'm gonna think about it.
I'll start off with in no particular order, but I'll start off ones that go a little faster. We used to go to. I remember I was enrolled out there in first grade for not even a whole year. You know what I mean? But out there in California, and every day afterwards we would go to Del Taco, and I'd get a cheese quesadilla and a Coke with no ice, and that's like an everyday thing. That and when I was a kid, he would lay in bed with me, and he would tell me about like the 3 little pigs and shit like that,
Actually, I remember that too. when
and
we
the
were
3
little.
bears.
When
And last but not least, this is probably one of my favorite things, is Best Buy Tuesday. We would go to Best
Tuesday
Buy
was always great.
every Tuesday and get like a shit ton of movies or music.
Yep. Well, you mentioned the in bed thing. I that just brought up another one that I had forgotten about until you said that. But we used to all gather in Mom and Dad's bed on Sunday mornings and watch, Saturday mornings. And watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. That's back when Saturday morning cartoons were the shit.
Yep. Back DuckTales, Gummy Bears, Pee
Oh,
Wee's Playhouse.
DuckTales. Woo! That's my shit. I got a DuckTales shirt.
Do you?
Yep. I found it at Walmart for like $7. Walmart has some good t-shirts. Walmart is a great place for like sweet shirts like that. Like I got this fucking Walmart. And I usually don't like Walmart, but they've been stepping their game up ever since and I think it's ever since Disney bought Marvel and Lucasfilm. Because they got a lot of Star Wars and Marvel shit there. So I think that they got a deal, so they just started getting all kinds of cool shirts and shit. They got a lot of DC stuff too, so they probably got like a weird deal with Warner Brothers.
Becky said lunch break's over. Back to work. See you, Becky.
Later, Becky. Thanks for watching.
Stell says beautiful memory memories, guys. I missed one. Hold on. It says, Tisby says, what's your favorite cook and eat? What's your favorite thing to cook and eat?
Well, my favorite thing to eat, I probably can't make. But,
Is it
brownies? Brownies are good. Brownies are good.
Yeah.
My favorite food has always been fettuccine Alfredo or chicken Alfredo. But I could probably make that if I tried.
Carrie says you make an amazing deep fried burrito.
Oh, yeah. Those are fun to make, too, if I have a deep fryer. Because I wrap them bitches up tight and I fucking drop them in there. And the thing is, like, a lot of people wouldn't do this. Because usually when you heat up a milk product, it, like sour cream or something, it, like, curdles a little bit. But I like to put the sour cream in the burrito. So it turns more into, like a cottage cheese type, but it still has that sour cream taste. It's good.
Mine is breakfast.
Oh, I love breakfast food.
Any kind of breakfast. I love to cook breakfast.
I don't think I've ever went to Denny's and not ordered a breakfast item.
Yeah, although I will say, well, I do enjoy making breakfast. I enjoy eating breakfast. I just enjoy eating. But my favorite thing to cook is basically any kind of breakfast. But I don't do it very often because my girlfriend is just an amazing cook. She's always cooking good stuff.
Yeah, she makes some good shit. That mac and cheese.
She makes great mac and cheese.
Ooh, in a crock pot.
Yep.
Damn near anything you make in a crock pot is good. Especially something you don't normally make in a crock pot.
And I make some pretty good enchiladas.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had them. But
probably not. But
remember,
I use Mom's recipe.
I used to make. I used to chop up whole potatoes and fry them in a pan with Lowry's and like Lowry's seasoned salt and something else I can't remember. And like it would smell so weird when I'm cooking it, but it tasted so good because we put sour cream on it and cheese, and then we take Taco Bell mild sauce put on top. But it smelled like a dirty old man when you cooked it, but it tasted so good when you ate it.
So good, it's so delicious. Come on.
So would you say that you live to eat or eat to live?
I eat to live.
Yeah?
Yep.
No. You really?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say I eat to live because I really only eat like once, maybe twice a day. And if I eat breakfast, if I do eat breakfast in the morning, I'm usually good all the way up until dinner. If I don't eat breakfast in the morning, I don't eat until dinner.
That's weird. Like
I just run out of time.
I would say
I don't have time.
I eat to live too, and sometimes I'll only eat once a day. But I mean, if I'm off work or something, like maybe sometimes I'll eat twice a day. But I mean, I don't eat good portion of my day. I'll drink coffee and I won't have an appetite until like 6 o'clock.
Tisby says she makes a great homemade Alfredo. Ask your dad; he knows.
Nice.
And that sounds.
Mom
amazing.
makes a pretty good one too.
Yeah, Mom does make a good Alfredo. Estelle says, okay, time for me to get Dogzilla in bed. It was awesome spending time with you both. Love your show. Hope you do more of them. Thank you, Estelle. We will see you.
I wish I had some alcohol.
Take care of that puppy.
I'd probably be a little more lively and funny right about now. I know I drank it the other night.
Your Calico Jack's gone.
If
you would have told me, I've got
I didn't think about
so many bottles at the house that are half bottles.
Well, next time, just bring them.
Maybe I will, because back when I enjoyed drinking, now I don't really enjoy it that much anymore. But so I've got a bunch of half bottles, a lot of them actually, a whole box full of them. Maybe I'll bring them over.
Yeah, I saw him last time.
What's your favorite alcohol, Mark? Tisby says, "What's your favorite alcohol?"
I'm usually a spiced rum guy, but I think I'm trying to branch out a little bit because it's weird. I'm starting to have a thing with spiced rum like I do with Southern Comfort. I used to, when I was in high school, I drank a lot, and I drank a lot of Southern Comfort because it was easy to get and it was cheaper, and I just can't fucking even stand the smell of that. I don't like Jaeger either because I drank a lot of that in high school, and that was another one of those fucking easy things to get. But I think I want to start drinking scotch.
You just want to be fancy.
Well, I didn't know. I thought
Scotch.
scotch was its own thing, and
I love scotch.
a guy I
Down
work
it
with,
goes. Down into my belly.
a guy I work with named Brett. He used to do the Western Jesus podcast with me. He said he bought Johnny Walker Red and said it was pretty good. And I guess the only difference, because scotch is just whiskey, and I guess what makes it different from whiskey is it's made in Scotland, and it's made to like a specific way by law. So they have to do it like that. And I hear scotch is good, and I hear Johnny Walker Red is like, it was only like $20 or $30 a bottle, but like there are other colors like Johnny Walker Black and Blue and shit. That shit's like hundreds of dollars. So I'm gonna start getting fancy with that shit, and I'm gonna start small, I guess.
Well, I'm easy. My favorite's Bud Light.
I like beer, but I don't like Bud Light. I don't like.
I'm partial
I like
to
the
Bud Light
import. I like
because
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes is good.
I like that stuff. I like it, and I like my beer to be like 6% or more.
Yeah. Well,
At least 6%.
I'm
if not
partial
more.
to Bud Light because they've sent me on 2 cruises. They send me free stuff all the time, and that is where I met my girlfriend.
Nice.
So.
But back in the day, I would drink fucking anything. Anything.
Yeah.
Not
tell
like
you what.
piss or anything. I mean like alcohol.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a real quick little story.
But I really
it was
don't
my
drink
birthday
today.
about 5 years ago. I don't know if Matt Hume's still in here. He was in here in the chat, but Matt and his brother Dan. It was probably 5, maybe 6 years ago. They took me out to celebrate my birthday, and if you know anything about Dan and Matt on your birthday, it's their mission to get you as trashed as they possibly can.
That's what it was like for me in high school.
And we went to Tilted Kilt, and Dan came and picked me up because there was no way they were going to let me drive because they're just good friends.
Yeah.
And Dan came and picked me up. We went to Tilted Kilt. We ate dinner. And then as soon as I was done eating, they started feeding me shots and feeding me beers. And I could not finish my shot before the waitress had brought me another one. And the one that did me in after, I probably had at least 12 beers, if I had to guess, at least. Because 12 beers used to. Now, I could get a buzz off of, probably 4, maybe 5 beers now.
Yeah.
But 12 beers, it was usually about a case. That's how much I used to drink. But about a case worth of Bud Light would get me a good buzz going. And then that combined with, I'll bet you they bought me 15 or 20 shots. I was done.
I would be shit-faced.
But, I was drinking a lot. So
Today.
I was
in high school, that would have been the norm.
I was drunk as
and like
crap.
right after.
And then the one that did me in, Matt ordered, I think it was called a cement mixer. And this thing is
That doesn't even sound appetizing.
I don't even remember tasting it. I remember seeing it.
But I guess alcohol probably isn't meant to be appetizing.
Well, what they do is whatever concoction that they put together for this, it's so strong that the very last thing they put in it is cream. And it's so strong that before they can even get it to the table, that cream curdles.
Oh, from the alcohol.
It's terrible. After that one, that's where I blacked out, and I remember nothing else after that except for little tiny pieces of the drive home. And Dan told me I literally lived probably 2 miles, maybe 3 miles from the Tilted Kilt where we were at to my apartment where I was living at the time. And within that 2 to 3 miles, Dan said he had to pull over like 6 times so I could throw up out the door. I don't remember getting home at that point. I remember bits and pieces of throwing up out of his car. After that, I don't remember anything else except for Dan told me, he goes, well, before we left, Dan said, I need your keys and your garage door opener. So I gave him both of them. So he got me into the house, and Dan's known for, he'll get you trashed and he'll get you home, but as soon as you walk through that door, you're on your own.
Yeah.
So he got me.
I think that's kind of a rule.
Yeah, he got me through into the garage door, into my apartment. And,
I was like, all right, peace, bitch.
and he shut the door. He threw my stuff in there, shut the door, locked it, and took off. Some point between falling down and passing out by my garage door, at some point I got up and made it to my bed and woke up the next morning completely naked. My clothes were between the garage door and the bedroom, but I was in bed completely nude. Not even underwear on.
Is your hand on your dick?
No. I remember.
Well, how would you remember?
No, I do remember the first thing I did was go in and throw up again. And then I spent like the next...
I thought like in your drunken blackout stupor, you like got really horny or something and was just like, fuck it.
No. So I do remember waking up. I do remember the first thing I did was throw up. And then I spent the whole rest of the day just laying in bed. So that was my short little funny story. So I guess that wasn't as short as I thought it was going to be.
I saw some movement over there. Anything new?
Yeah, let's see. Estelle said, I have 2 wines after Dogzilla goes to bed, and it's the best medicine to recover after Puppyzilla. Night, guys. Do you like wine?
I like wine.
Yeah, I like wine.
Not like every wine.
What's your favorite wine?
Again, I like wine that has a high alcohol content and tastes good.
Have you ever had a Apothic Red or a Apothic Dark?
That's like Emily's favorite.
Oh my God. They're so good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're very, very dry.
Tisby says, do we have a favorite NFL team? I don't really follow football, so I do not.
No, not really. I always root for other teams for people. Like, because Dougie likes the Steelers, I root for the Steelers. Because Lee, my buddy Lee Mann, he likes the Eagles, so I rep the Eagles when they're doing well. I mean, I don't really care, but I mean, I want other people's teams to do good. Because it affects a lot of people and in negative, like, people get really fucking pissed and shit when their teams lose.
Estelle says, my doctor told me today I need to watch my drinking. I now drink in front of the mirror. That's funny.
That is funny.
I'll have to try that.
I can't really drink any. I mean, I drink from time to time, but I don't drink a lot. I drink enough to get drunk, and then I start feeling like shit, and then I stop.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely get a hangover almost every single time.
I'm usually good.
Unless I pace myself real nicely.
If it's just beer, I'm usually good. I don't think I've ever had a hangover from just beer.
As long as I'm not, like drunk, like really drunk when I go to bed, I'm usually pretty good. And I drink some water, and I sober up a little bit. I'm usually all right. I just have, like, a headache. Stomach feels a little gross. But maybe dry heave a little bit in the morning, but that's about it.
Yeah. See, if I start drinking, like beer, for example, if I start drinking, as soon as I start to get a buzz on and get just past that buzz, if I stop through and there's, like, say for lunchtime, just as an example, if I'm at lunch and I have a few beers and I start to get a buzz on,
Yeah.
if I stop after that, I'll get a headache.
Yeah, for me, like, if I'm going to drink, it's going to have to be, like, in the evening.
Oh.
And it's going to end around the time I go to
Christy.
bed.
Christy said, Jay, 2 words, blackberry brandy. I fucking love blackberry brandy.
I don't know about brandy, but I've had wine, blackberry wine.
That has gotten me in quite a bit of trouble a couple times. Not trouble, but it's messed me up.
I like
I
like
band
sangria.
practice. I was at band practice one time, and I had somebody told me because I was talking to a guy, and I said, about halfway through our set, my voice gets really raspy and hard to sing, and my throat gets dry. And blah,
So you
blah,
start sounding sexy like Phoebe Buffay when she has a cold.
yeah. And he says, try doing shots of blackberry brandy. Well, that is an excellent idea.
Why?
No,
Does it actually help?
No, it's an excellent idea, and it does, in fact, help. That was funny.
What happens with live TV?
Yeah, black shots of blackberry brandy definitely help throughout to get you through a set when you're on stage. But when you do enough shots of blackberry brandy that you take down an entire bottle and you can't get back up to sing, and your brother-in-law has to drive you home, then it's not such a good idea. So I'm wondering if that's the story Christy was referencing. So either that, or it could be the time that
Well, I mean, how many
I passed
blackberry?
out at Bob's.
There must be quite a few stories if you can't quite figure out which
There's
one.
a couple, and we're not going to talk about one of them.
Which I think
But-
kind of contradicts your what you're saying about it a little bit. I don't know, maybe.
No, it's wonderful.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Blackberry brandy is the shiz.
All right, we're talking about drinking a lot.
Yeah, we are.
For
So-
people that, well, for a guy that doesn't drink that much very often, I'm talking a lot about drinking right now. Kind of making me want to drink a little bit.
All right, well, the questions stopped coming in. So,
All right. Well, I guess, we're reaching the hour mark quite. Yeah, we're close. So,
we're close. Come on.
does that mean a little bit longer and
How much longer?
We'll be done.
Yeah.
I hope people liked it. I mean, this was fun for me.
It was fun for me.
I guess we'll see what the end result was like, and if it still seemed interesting.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I hope 2017 is better than 2016.
I don't see how it couldn't be better than 2016. 2016 sucked. I hope Donald Trump does half of what he says he's going to do. I didn't like him for a candidate. I didn't like Clinton, but I hope that in 2017 he proves himself to be everything that he said he was going to be.
I don't remember him saying much, but I mean, I don't have a dog in that race, I guess, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Well,
I just hope shit doesn't get bad.
I hope shit doesn't get bad either, but that's what I'm hoping for 2017. I hope
Yeah, I
hope that the decision that was made, it turns out to be a good one.
I hope this death spiral that's been going on this year comes to an end. At the very least, tones down, because it seems like we were having like 5 or 6 people die every couple months.
Yeah.
What the
bad.
hell?
It's been. I know Dad always used to say that death comes in threes.
No, that's
So
and
when you
it,
hear
and it
about
seems
one-
that happens.
Yeah, and
It's not just 1 or 2.
yeah. Well, he always used to say, if you hear of one, just wait, because
No,
you're
that-
going to hear of 2 more at least.
I say that's it.
And then
man.
if it goes to 4, then keep holding on, because you're going to hear of at least 2 more after that.
Hmm.
He always said death always comes in threes. It's a sad, sad thing.
Yeah, this round it was Alan Thicke.
Oh yeah. I
Then
forgot
it
about
was George Michael, and then Carrie Fisher, and then Debbie Reynolds, and a few. I think some other not as well known people after that. But I mean, right to the very end. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's crazy.
Christy says you boys are cute,
The day Bill Murray dies, I'll
Well,
cry.
and we
I
make
might
her
not
laugh.
go to work if I work.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a sad one.
Dude, I don't wanna curse him or anything, but Stan Lee turned 95 the other day. I think 94 or 95, and
That's old as shit.
that is old. I don't, like I said, God forbid, but Stan Lee's old.
Yep. I liked it. He had that show on television about people with real life.
superpowers.
superpowers. That
Yeah, I
was a
watched
good
an episode or two. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was good.
Stan Lee's a good dude.
Well, okay then. Come on.
All right.
Did we hit the hour mark? Come on.
I don't know. I guess with that, since it's all dying down and I'm running out of shit to say, thanks for watching. Let us know if you want us to do this again. Maybe we'll get some more.
Actually, we had a couple people say we should do it every week. But
Who?
Make the announcement sooner.
Well, I guess we'll overlook the
Some guy by the name of
overlook.
Phil Thomas.
we'll look over the comments and shit and see if there's any good feedback in there that we can.
No, Dad said we should do it every week and make the announcement sooner.
Yeah,
And
like I said, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. That's why the announcement was made like last night. I at least wanted to give somewhat of a heads up.
Tisby also said the same thing. We should do this every week. And,
Well, I'm hoping to do it like a real live show. Like I'm working on like getting a multiple, like doing the show like we do, but it's pre-recorded live. and it sound you being able to hear us through the mics and everything, but that takes
How are we going
a
to do
lot.
a pre-recorded show live?
no, doing it like we do pre-recorded with multiple cameras and through the microphones and stuff.
Oh.
Basically make it like you're watching what we do pre-recorded live that well live, but I mean, I need a better computer. I've done all kinds of experiments and shit and testing, and I need some better capabilities and I want to move up to like a desktop computer, something that doesn't overheat, something that has some good processing power and shit. Like I want to build my own and get like it to the right specifications, so I have the right capabilities to do that sort of thing, and you guys could watch it just like you do on YouTube but live. And maybe stream it to different sources like YouTube, Facebook Live, I mean, I want to eventually set up a Patreon account, which is like a way to crowdfund your shit, and by giving people rewards and stuff, seeing stuff early, sending them T-shirts and stuff for giving certain amounts and whatnot, and which is another thing I've been trying to do for a while now, is make my own shirts. But like I said, I do everything. Everything with me is DIY. I learn it all myself. I do all the research and shit. So. And if you've been watching since the beginning, you can see a gradual change for the better as we go on. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can see just how much I'm learning as time goes on. So
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys appreciate it and want to see more. I saw some movement there.
Yeah. Says the show will do great when people know about it and when it's on.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. But I guess with that said, we will keep all this in mind, and trust me, we are trying to make it more regular and with the best quality we can. And since you guys are digging the live thing,
More fiber.
yeah, more fiber to be more regular. Yeah. But if you guys are digging the live thing, maybe we will do it more often. But I guess with that said, this has been episode 27 of the Jay and Mark podcast.
Yeah, so hit those thumbs up and
Yeah.
those hearts.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Let's
Please
see it start going crazy.
look for Matt Archer Media on YouTube, because once we hit 100 subscribers or more, we can get our own custom YouTube address. So you could just do youtube.com/Matt Archer or Matt Archer Media or something, instead of having to do youtube.com/TQY, some weird ass code that you can't remember, So
Right.
trying to reach 100 likes or 100 subscribers on YouTube for us at Matt Archer Media. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time,
I am Mark.
Uh-huh.
This is Jake.
I am Mark, and this is Jay.
Poops.
Poops.